the most important message of all. Don't ever give up.
A song about never giving up. You know that's my jam right there.
Life can be so difficult. Every day you wake up faced with the challenges of just getting through it. But I see you make it through your most difficult days, and it's 'cause you've got the heart of a lion. Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. You see your competition. It's in the mirror. All you got to do is keep your chin up, 'cause you know you're gonna see another sunrise. That's all you gotta do. Don't ever give up. No, 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 no. Don't ever give up. Coming back from the worst days, you just keep coming back. Don't ever give up. No, don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. No, 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 no. Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. No matter how bad it gets today, you're going to look back with gratitude when you get through it. Don't ever give up. No. Don't ever give up. No. Don't ever give up. No. Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. Oh, just keep your heart beating. Yeah. Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. Fire remains you tick and keep on going. You don't ever give up. How you're gonna make it through anything else. Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. Don't ever give
It's Monday. It's Mark Pires.
I was walking down the road today looking for
And this is the longest running daily show on the planet. 1,519 days in a row for an hour plus, connecting, living in the moment, writing songs, creating comedies, trying to inspire you to find the greatest version of yourself. And we're doing it again. And tonight, we're going to try to tame the Jaguar. What do you mean by that, Mark? Well, you may have to stick around for at least 4 or 5 minutes because Matt Zabrowski's about to hit us with the woohoo. Guys, every single night we get a woohoo, but this is a special one because it's snowing. There's a freaking blizzard. And Zabrowski, he got in his car, drove out of the city, sitting right next to me, ready to hit you with the woohoo for the 1,519th day in a row. What's that, Zabrowski? No, Zabrowski, drink your yoo-hoo. Limber up for your woohoo. Guys, when you've been doing it as long as I have, suppressed, the world doesn't know you exist because you create truth content. And because you write songs about society coming together at a time when they want us divided. You know, it's quite interesting when you're a parent and you're trying to teach your children that race doesn't matter. And society is trying to talk up to them about the fact that everything is about race. It's the weirdest thing in the world. And my children are really confused by it because we've been teaching them since they were born that you treat people the way they treat you. Everybody's the same. And it's weird because society is trying to divide us. They're trying to get us to hate each other. And I've been here 1,519 days in a row telling you what's really going on. And they don't like that. They don't like when anybody speaks out against what they're doing. And there's a lot of things they've been doing to us, right, guys? But what we do here every night is we shut it all off. We write songs, we create comedy, and we just remember that, yes, it's going on. We can't change it. But what we could do right now is start our own community, our own world, our own time. And nothing else can get into that. I was talking to someone today about this. Well, you'll see when I get to this in a moment. But the gentleman I was speaking to, he said, you know, it's pretty cool. You have your own world. I was like, yeah, we have our own world on the Mark Pires Show every single night, 1,519 days in a row. The people that do know I exist come back here. They know every single night. We have our own world that no one can penetrate, except for positive people who want to build some love and light together. And gosh, we've been doing this 4 years and 57 days in a row, and an hour plus every single day, and YouTube has kept me from you. Everyone has kept me from you because I don't have a script. I created 6 feature films, 196 songs, and we're about to write a song, so don't go anywhere. If you have a topic, I will write you a song based on that topic. Give me 3 words. Let's do a Harry Mack. I write songs every single night, guys. Let's get into it. You're about to see something very unique. Live looping on the first drum for guitar players. I invented it. It's called the BeatSeat. BeatSeat.rocks. It sounds like a friggin' drum kit, but you can play it with your feet while you play your guitar. Matt Zabrowski! Woohoo time. You want me to throw it to you? Zabrowski wants me to throw it to him, guys. Here we go. Zabrowski! Woohoo! Right? Guys, when you get a woohoo like that from Matt Zabrowski, you're off to a good start, you know? Now we're going to write something. So I want to say thank you to Cheryl for the follow and anybody else that's out there. Trash and Troll kicking it with us. That's our brother. Guys, we're here doing it. We're going to write a song right now, but why are we taming the Jaguar? What's the story with the Jaguar, Mark? Well, as you guys know, I've been having an issue lately. We write songs here every night, but the problem is lately anything above the 12th fret on my Les Paul has been a complete nightmare. It's not everything, but just parts. Like I think the D and the G string are totally intonations out of whack. So what do, guys? We go and we've been talking about this for a little while that maybe I need a Fender, you know, because we play a Les Paul here every night, bluesing it out. And maybe I need a Fender in order to get a different vibe, right? So I got a Fender, guys. But here's something special about this Fender. It's not a Strat. No. It's not a Tele, which, you know, like Springsteen plays and lots of people play Telecasters. It's a freaking Jaguar. Bang, biggity boo. never played a Fender in my life. You guys are about to hear it for the first time. We're going to see if we could tame the Jaguar. I'll show it to you. All right, so we're going to play a tune for you. Anybody have a topic for me? Tame the Jaguar. Woo, Joanne. We're taming the Jaguar. I don't even know how she sounds. I literally plugged it in. I taped my pickup here onto it so we can use our bass and all the other stuff from my guitar synthesizer. So let's just see how she sounds, guys. You ready for this? Let's just play a standard chord. Ooh, Joanne. Jag. know we have proof of concept. It works. Do you guys like it? Does she sound okay? We're playing it, doing it, you know? Gene, thank you so much for the follow. You rock. We're going to play you a little something for Gene. First time playing it, you gotta get these strings warmed up. So I want to share something with you guys. I'm not like, oh wow, Mark's like killing it on the Mark Pires, Mark Inspires, variety show. So he's going to buy a new guitar and, wow, cool, good for me. I'm missing a guitar now. I traded in my Taylor for this because I'm at a point in my life, I'm not collecting, man. Like, yeah, I loved that Taylor and I built this BeatSeat right here for the Taylor because I wanted to match that Taylor Koa guitar with a BeatSeat that was all Koa. So I'm now sitting on a Koa BeatSeat sans a Taylor Koa guitar that matched perfectly. But guys, I can't just keep buying guitars that I don't use anymore. Like, I'm no longer playing acoustic guitar. Anybody that used to love watching me play acoustic guitar and just freaking shred it and tear it up on the guitar acoustically, I just don't want to do that anymore. I want to freaking rip it up on this thing or on my Les Paul. I don't know why. I'm into electric playing now because when you could shred, you want to freaking shred. You don't want to be like, yeah, man, let's jam. You know what I mean? So like, and I still, look, if I don't have an electric around and I'm inside or whatever, and I'm going to strum it, but I got 5 acoustic guitars. I don't need a Taylor acoustic. I've always wanted a Taylor and I finally got it. And then I only kept it for a couple years and traded it in now for this. But you know what? How do you think it sounds? I'm playing it. I wasn't playing that Taylor. I'm taking this freaking thing off though. Like I don't use a whammy bar. No interest in a whammy bar. I'm sorry. I thought I'd try it out, but it's weird and it's in my way. I'm playing it. I keep feeling it. So you're going, a whammy bar, gone. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Like Cuban said to me when I was doing Shark Tank. I did my best, but Cubes just wasn't having it. Cubes. He loves it when I call him Cubes, by the way. Woo, Joanne! You hearing it? We gotta be doing some blues with this. You know what I like too? Is kind of cool. The freaking neck is a little thick compared to my Les Paul. It's like a little bit thicker on this neck. I'm kind of digging it. I could be like, I don't even know, but we're doing it, guys. Longest running show on earth, 1,519 days in a row. Please head over to YouTube. The link is right under my photo. You'll see a picture that looks like Instagram. Don't go to freaking Instagram. I hate Instagram. I hate Mark Zuckerberg. Head over to YouTube. I don't really like YouTube either because they've been suppressing the show 1,519 days in a row. But join us there. Subscribe. You could also Rumble the show. That's where we do that too. All right, so let's play something. We have to. Anybody have a topic for me? Venus. Tim Jones said Venus. We write a song about Venus. User Allison, so good to see you. Thank you for the thumbs up. Please head over to YouTube and join the fam and friends over here. It looks so much better. Plus, you get to see my invention, the BeatSeat that I'm sitting on when I kick it. You can be like, that's cool. I get to see it. And you get to see the guitar, which is, I just got today. Traded in my tailor for it. So would appreciate if you came over just to see the guitar. What did he trade a tailor for? This. I think I made the right choice. I don't know. So guys, Tim Jones said Venus, Morning Star. These giving me words to throw into a song, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. I'm going back to see because Tim, he's throwing out words now. Here we go. Here we go. Ready? Stay down. Pick up. What is going on here? Oh, I pulled it off the freaking... Wow. Guys, when you play hard like I do, you freaking rip the thing off of, the nut, I guess they call it. Or what's that down your saddle? Off the saddle. And I got new strings I'm planning on putting on this thing tonight, which is the chromes. I just wasn't... I really wanted to play it first to see if I even liked it, to be honest. Like, I played it today. I walked into Guitar Center with my tailor, and I was like, look, I don't know if I'm going to trade in my tailor. I actually filmed most of this, and then I went into to the shop looking for a specific guitar. It was a Telecaster I thought that Fender made, but it wasn't. It was some other company that made it, and it looked gorgeous, but it wasn't a Tele from Fender, and I'm like, I think I need a Fender. And I actually didn't love it because I realized it was a veneer, and even though it looked like it was flame maple, it wasn't. And so I was like, I guess I'll get out of here. Went over on the way back home, dropped by the other one, and they're like, I see this. And I'm like, that looks pretty nice. So the dude's like, look, here's a trade. And basically, I was like, okay, do I do this or keep the tailor? And I'm sitting there for about an hour. And on amps, it's hard to tell because an amp doesn't give you a true reflection of a guitar because you hear like distortion, you hear too much of power or whatever in it. And I plug directly into my Rodecaster. I plug through all my pedals here, but there's no amp. So I don't get that from any of the guitars, from my Les Paul or this. So I'm like, I don't know how it's going to sound when we go live tonight on YouTube. So the guy says, look, we'll give you 24 hours. If you don't like it, you can come back for the tailor. And so basically this is my trial run tonight, whether or not I'm going to keep this guitar or I'm going to go back tomorrow and get my acoustic tailor that matches this BeatSeat that I'm sitting on. So let's see how it goes. come up with something else. All right. tough part with a trumpet. I gotta play one note at a time, or else it doesn't sound right. Like if I start being like.
our differences instead of trying to point out what makes us the same. Oh, aren't you over it? I recall many a conversation growing up. Mom and Dad said, don't you ever get it in your head that people want to talk about a few things when you gather. Yeah, you don't ever bring them up, no. What are we doing here? 2023, yeah, it's pretty clear. Yeah, they only broadcast what divides us. Yeah, they won't bring us together, no. But we keep doing it here every night. So join us and we'll do the show, yeah, getting down. With a minor chord, it can't really go very far. With a positive message, yeah, we're going to dig deeper than we see.
freaking going crazy with this. Gotta go crazy with this new guitar. I got it tomorrow, assuming that there's not too much snow on the ground. I got to go down and get some double-sided tape to keep this other pickup down for the guitar synthesizer, so we could play bass and all those other things like trumpet. But when you're down it and it keeps popping up, you're hearing the rubbing against the strings, which is no good. I also have to put on the chrome strings, which is going to be fire. Check this out. This was like, that's not it. Was it? Yeah. Ray Charles right here. So this is the new guitar. I think we're going to warm her up. We got to get it used to being played. But hopefully you guys like it. Love me 2 times, baby. Love me twice today. Love me 2 times, girl. I'm blown away. Love me 2 times, girl. One for tomorrow and one just for today. Love me 2 times. I'm blown away. Love me 1 time. Love you could not speak.
Love me 2 times. I need all week. Love me 2 times, girl. Last week, all through the week. Love me 2 times. I'm blown away. Love me 2 times. I'm blown away. Love me 2 times. I'm blown away.
Joanne, that's how you belt it out at the end. Gotta push that baby down. Keep knocking it off, you know. So there's lots of different tones in this thing. Check this out. Got that, which you'd be like, she was a girl, you know, and then you have, which I dig, I like that, and then you have this. It's kind of the same, this little fuller, and then you have these 3, which I can roll and change all of that, and then this is actually one of my favorites. So you got the, and you can go and click this. Ready? Just get this vibe. I'm just digging it. Two moinks went into a bar. You're right. What happened to the bar basically broke. So kind of digging on it, guys. I'm digging on it. What do you guys think? I'll tell you what I'm willing not to happen. My son is like a little cold, and now I'm feeling something. I know, likey. Try to make myself a hot coffee. This one I should have kept the, I took off the tremolo thing, the whammy bar. That's where you do that. Right? And then you get like the other one where you go like. Right? And then the triple one where you go like. That's really with the bass line when we do that one though. Then you get the beat seat in there. Frick it, let's do it. You know what I mean? Like we're here, might as well do that. You know what I'm saying? I need to go refill that freaking coffee. The right side of my throat, I'm getting feeling a little, when it starts to hurt like you get a sore throat. I don't want a sore throat, Joanne. Lifting the level up, energy level up, pushing away all potential, son came home from school, probably sieve. I'm not getting a sieve. I'll neck chop myself. You know what I mean? Neck chopping myself in the part that hurts. Sometimes when you neck chop yourself and you throw like love from God into your throat, you get better. You wake up in the morning and you're like, what? I'm fine. Hope so. So, guys, what do you think of the Jag? What's that? No, Joanne, you're a jag-off. She goes, you're a jag-off. No, Joanne, you're a jag-off. You don't talk back to your employer. Oh, yeah. She said, you pay me doll hair. Not much of an employer. Yeah, I know. Joanne, you approved. You agreed. You get the doll hair. It's your fault you can't spend it anywhere but in India. They appreciate American hair. From Barbie. So, guys, last night we filmed more of Sensei Round Eye, the greatest sensei of all time. Taught Bruce Lee everything he knows. And I learned at the end that it was a racist thing they were calling me. They were making fun of me. S-Coop! Thank you so much. You are amazing for your donation. I just saw on Venmo from S-Coop. Thank you so much for your donation. You are amazing. Guys, you can donate and support the show in multiple ways. Here in the corner, you could Patreon. I want to say thank you to Trish Killian, who's become a Patreon supporter of the show. It means a lot to me. I do this out of the kindness of my heart. I don't get paid for this, so the only time I ever have is because of the amazing people that do support me in that way. But we come out here just trying to see if we can lift the world up a little bit, you know? And to me, it's something that I think we all should be doing a little more of. This is just the way I do it. I show up here every day and create something. But I want to thank you guys for supporting the show. So we started doing more Sensei Round Eye. And then after the show, I filmed another scene. Because I realized I need one more scene of like Sensei Round Eye on the streets. So I filmed something. I don't know if it's any good, but I'm going to keep working on it tonight. Put it together. Right now, before that scene's even in there, it's 50 minutes. So I think we're about 55 minutes, which is good enough to call a movie. I may put in one more scene and get us right to an hour and be a 1 hour movie. Usually my movies are an hour and 37 minutes for some reason. So we may film another couple scenes in the next couple days and make it an hour and 37 minutes. We'll see. But we are almost complete with another feature film. Kind of excited about that, of course, because we have 6 and I want to get to 10 by the end of the month. That's tomorrow, Joanne. I do have the Donald Trump files. I'm just going to drop that the way it is, guys. It's pretty sick the way it is. It doesn't need an intro and an outro. Just put it on. It speaks for itself. 36 episodes of truth and comedy, which is basically what this world is. The truth of this world is comedy at this point. Because everybody's like mental. I think it was like interesting that said best when you're trying to raise your children to understand that race does not matter. And all they hear about in school is that race matters and race is the most important thing, and then equality and all this stuff. Look, it's important, but when you focus the children on it nonstop, they start asking questions. They start saying, why, what is this? I got kids asking me questions. Why am I hearing about this? And it's pretty weird when you just want to parent and tell your kids everyone's the same. Treat everybody the same. There is no difference in the way we look. And then society tries to continue to tell us how different we are. It's breeding hatred. And I'm seeing it in the schools. The schools, they're freaking, these kids, they hate each other. Because that's the way social media is conditioning them, that you're different. If your skin color is X, that means that you should be treated this way. Just place a skin color in there, and then there's an assumed way to treat that skin color all of a sudden in 2023. Instead of saying people are people, let's love each other. No. Let's point out our differences nonstop until that's all we see. Nobody wants to talk about that, though. They just want to hate. They just want to be like, oh, no, you're a racist for saying that, Mark. Oh, I am for pointing out the truth. You're a racist. It's mental. How could the guy who's been live for 1,519 days in a row for the entire world trying to connect us all be racist? How? I want someone to explain to me how the guy who shows up every day for free, suppressed by YouTube, by Facebook, by every platform. They work in collusion. I'm the proof of that. And continues to show up. How could that guy be racist? I don't see skin color. I see the color of your heart and your soul when you breathe. And when you're out there being you and you're being the greatest version of yourself, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm trying to amplify here. You know, the intro to the show, I used to say, this is Mark Pires' Real Talk. I'm here to amplify your current state. That was what the original motto of the show was, to affect the positive change one person at a time, but it was to amplify your current state. I want to amplify it in a positive way, obviously. When you amplify something, it's giving them, more juice, but I want it to be all from the love and the light. But I hope you guys will at least start to realize what's happening and understand that it's very hard to parent in 2023, because when you point out how the same we are and how skin color doesn't matter, the kids are left questioning how all they hear about is how skin color matters and how everybody's skin color is the most important thing in the room. And what the, you know what I mean? Like, we got past that. 60s was huge for us. 70s, 80s, 90s. When I was in the 90s growing up, nobody saw skin color anymore. Why the fuck are we talking about it again? It's a bunch of horse shit. It's because they want us to hate each other. And I hope you guys realize that. I hope you wake up to the truth and you understand why people like me are kept from you, because we continue to tell you what's really going on. And this is something they cannot have. They need as many of you as possible to listen and follow. I'm here to tell you, use your heart, search your soul. And if it don't feel right, it ain't right. And you don't have to know why it's not right. As long as your intuition's telling you it's not right, just trust it. Don't you dare listen to somebody who's got some position of power tell you that they're taking care of you. They've got your best interest at heart. For some reason, we allow people in positions of power to take advantage of us. There's some weird thing within us where we don't know how to fight back. We're like, oh yeah, no, they must have our best interest at heart. And I can tell you, for the most part, the people in the positions of power have never had our best interest at heart. Remember, every single person in the history of time that's tried to make a positive change in this world has been murdered by the people in charge, has been stopped, has been suppressed, has been persecuted. This isn't just now. This is the entire history of time. So don't kid yourself. And don't pretend that it's, just now that people are being suppressed and canceled. This is throughout the history of time. They were canceled, murdered, they were disappeared. If they wanted to make a difference, if they wanted to affect real change in this dying world, they were kept from it. They were taken. They were snuffed out. And then later on, some group of people were like, hey, wasn't that great? That guy great? How he did so much for mankind? So much, they freaking got rid of him because he did the right thing. I just have a hard time understanding how people don't see it. They keep allowing all of these tyrannical activities to take place right around them. And they're like, oh, no, they must have my best interest at heart. Remember that. The people in power have murdered and suppressed everybody throughout the history of time in order to achieve the means they want. They don't give a crap about the people. The masses are the enemy of the man. It's why my song, Don't Let the Man Get You Down. My song says, I know that the man can get you down, and I don't know if we could be free. Free fly with me, free fall away like a dream. You missed the ones you love the most. And remember, that same song I wrote this in 1999. And I know I'm going to miss this place when it's gone, and we're standing right here. I wrote those lyrics, and I remember writing them, and I said, there's going to be a time in the future where we're all going to miss the place that we live. But we'll be standing in the exact same place. It's no longer going to be the thing we remember, the thing we had, the thing we lacked appreciation for. It will be something new, something that we don't like. We won't be able to change it, and we will miss this place when it's gone and we're standing right here. That's where we are, just about. Feet on the ground, missing the world we had. Fight with me. Join me. It's not over yet. I've been here 1,519 days in a row. I'm not giving up. But we need to gather. We need to start speaking up together. The bigger we get, the louder our voices. The louder our voices, the more people will pay attention. And the more people will want to join the movement to effect real change in this disgustingly negative world. So, tomorrow, when we do it all over again, I hope you'll come back to get some more Jaguar and to also I don't know what else we're going to do tomorrow. Probably some more comedy, but make sure that you're spreading the word because that's how we're going to get others to join us. Let me see what this is here. Where do I turn when the world turns on me? To my fears or to my pain? Or is it to the feelings which make me tingle when I daydream? I don't know, but if the world happens to turn on me, I will be ready to adjust to the feelings. I will control it without worry. Interesting. I wrote this when I was a kid, maybe 18 years old. Where do I turn when the world turns on me? To my fears or to my pain? Or is it to the feelings which make me tingle when I daydream? I don't know, but if the world happens to turn on me, I will be ready to adjust to the feelings and I will control it without worry. Ain't that the freaking truth? 2023, we've been living that, huh? There's one thing they can't control. This moment. They cannot control what I create. And that's what they are totally frightened by. So join me tomorrow when we create something else that's never existed. In the moment. This is the longest running show on earth. Elena, thank you so much for the likes. Please head over to YouTube. The link is right under my photo. There are 15 amazing souls here on YouTube right now that I'm going to say goodnight to. If you could join up, make 16. And anybody else that's with us. Guys, we need to have 600,000 people here a night. I'm not even joking. I'm here forever. Why would you not join the longest running show that's live every single night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time? It is the moment breathing. And we cannot be affected by their negativity here. Elena, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Hope to see you tomorrow. Guys, say goodnight now or forever hold your peace. Or at least until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Where are we, Joanne? Can we get the screen to open up somewhere? She's weed. Just doing her Wheezy McGee thing. Guys, I think we tamed the Jaguar tonight. I'm just saying. Played some music, started a song,
All your business.
Did a little Doors. Oh, goodness. I do want to say to Bradley Smith, to Sydney, Maudie, Pamela Swan, S. Coop, Tim Jones, Trish Killian, Virginia, We of Liberty and Freedom, and Wharton Fissel. S. Coop, thank you again for your donation. Amazing. And again, guys, be like Trish Killian and Patreon it, because that's a monthly thing. You support the show. You can do as little or whatever, and I do appreciate it. You don't have to do anything. Come back tomorrow. That's your way of supporting the show, and I will be here. So, guys, tomorrow's day 1,520 in a row. Thank you, Lord. Hopefully it's freaking cold. Keep this cold away. You know what I mean? I don't want the cold. Wharton Fissel, Tim Jones. What are we talking about with the cold, right? Sid, right? Bradley? You know? Goodness. Guys, tomorrow. Leave a comment after the show if you can on this video itself. And I will see you tomorrow. Until then,
You got to go away.
it's Mark Pires.
You got to go away.
And this is Mark Inspires. I'll see you tomorrow. Stay warm, stay safe. Love you guys.
You got to go away.